Oh, hey guys. So, well, I did go home for a weekend. Was not my home time though. But you will not really hear about that till probably next week because shenanigans happened. You gotta come say hi? Well, come on. You gotta come say hi. You're gonna come do it. Come say hi. Or just stare at me. That's cool too. Alright. So, there's a few comments on the last video that for some reason blew up. Like, I don't understand why it blew up. Cat says hi. Alright, cat. Oop. As the cat kicks the stand. Lay down. Alright. Just lay down. You're fine. He does not want to cooperate. He always does this. See? Always. Alright. So, some of the comments is like, oh, I run too cheap, gotta replace me. I need to replace with robots. I'm not the only one to make a video saying the rates have dropped, so I don't know what the fuck you guys want from me. Like, honestly, I don't really care. Like, if you think I'm doing so wrong, go do it yourself. And you ain't doing it, why not? If I'm doing it so wrong. But considering I've been already a year into this almost. But rates fell for like 2 straight months? So the magical even $2 floors, good fucking luck maintaining that. Yeah, is there areas you can get good rates? Sure. But there's always a trade-off. Always a fucking trade-off. This is what I'm doing right now, right? I don't know what you want to hear about it yet, but good rate? Well, would be if I wasn't coming off home. I can get, $6,000, $7,000 going out of Boise over Northeast. But guess what? It's going to Northeast. That's $240 to $260 a mile. Well, for the load, then I take my cut and it's like $210 to $230-ish. But then I'm gonna get jack shit coming out of Northeast. There's always a trade-off. Honestly, I don't care. Honestly, you guys just help my algorithm, so come on, bring negative comments. Like, you think I care? Not really. It's just more content. I'm not even annoyed. I think it's funny, actually. But let's get into it, because that little tirade, they're gonna love this load. Even though there could have been stipulations like I had to get to Boise, right? I had to go through Boise. It was pretty important. So I didn't have all the time in the world. That needed to happen like immediately. So let's get into it. Now I can be told how more wrong I am. Which, yeah, this low sucks. But it was Pell City, Alabama to Vancouver, Washington. Rate was $4,200. I had asked for, I believe, $46 and kind of got laughed at. And if honestly, I would not have taken this load if it was any other circumstance. Considering, like I was told, if I was desperate enough to call back and grab it, which is the only one that was going to work in the timeline, so whatever. Because this load did have some bullshit on it. So it picked up Friday for $4,200. My cut was $36.96. Deadhead 93. Loaded 25.44. Total 26.37 for $1.40. Not great, right? Not great. But this did end up make me go home for a weekend. So I mean, I guess that's a good trade-off. I mean, if I'm going home, do you think I'm fucking gonna be sitting around for days on end, fucking looking for any good rate? No, I don't give a fuck. I want to go home. And honestly, I was kind of needing to go home, even for the weekend. Even though it's not my house home. It was just, I was there, might as well. Now, it was Benjamin Moore to Benjamin Moore. Broker is Fitzmark. This was a Protect from Freeze, and this was the week before DOT. And the DOT Blitz, so whatever the dates were, that was again. 40,000 pounds, it was heavy, it was paint. Now, I was told when I picked this load up Friday that I could schedule it any day next week that I wanted. So I said, cool. I emailed the broker Friday, I believe, when I picked it up, and I said, hey, let's schedule it for Monday, 0700. So I was kind of already thinking I wanted to go home for anywhere for like a couple of days at this point. I got an email response saying, cool, it's been changed, it's set up, your appointment is now, 0700 on Monday. It's like, cool. Get up there. Are they open at 700? No. Well, I got there at 0600, right? An hour before. I'm a reefer. This really is a dry load. It's just, it was cold, 30s and 40s for lows still, so there's a reason why it was 50 degrees start stop. They don't even come in until 8. Then come to find out, I had no appointment. Now, the broker said it was on the back end that I guess the schedule fucked up. Fine. Whatever. I was very unhappy. But they gave me $150 layover. I also like how this broker, I don't think I'm ever going to fucking work with him again. Because I called him Monday morning when I went to check in, right? And I'm like, hey, so this is how I started the conversation. I was like, hey, I don't have an appointment. He's like, oh yeah, you do. I was like, no, I don't. The paper shows I don't, the computer shows I don't. I don't have an appointment. He's like, what do you want from me? I was like, I don't know, like layover, something, and get me an appointment because they only got like 2 slots for tomorrow. So he said something that set me off to where I pretty much said, hey, I did my job. I got it from point A to point B when I said I was going to be here. And I guess he didn't like that because he decided to do the typical approach where I'm sorry, I can't run a perfect business like you, as if I said that. I just said I did my job. Because here's the thing. They don't open at 7. They don't even come until 8. So why is it an email, right? Like, this is the same guy I dealt with in email. The same guy I'm talking to on the phone now. Where he knows I asked for Monday at 0700. If this is his customer, and he knows they don't come at 7 a.m., why didn't he say anything? I guess that was what I asked him when they set him off. I mean, how dare I question, like, you're the one dude, I asked you, said it, you said it's confirmed. You had 2 messages to say, hey, wait, they don't do 7, but I have you at 9 or 8 or whatever. 2 fucking emails, because we went back and forth like 4 or 5 times. Whatever. Stupid. But ended up being Tuesday delivery anyways at that point. Which I did have a load. See, I told you I was already kind of planning on going home after this load for at least a couple days, right? Because the rates were dropping much lower than they had been even beforehand. They were still going down. I was probably gonna go spend a few days at home, fucking just take a break. But I had this load. Now, granted, I would have had some deadhead. Fine, whatever. It would have got me to Cheyenne. It would have picked up. What the fuck? Oh, Yakima. It was 2-picker. So, Vancouver is pretty much Portland. So I've been a 2-picker on Yakima. They had it posted for like 2,200. I got 27, I believe, 26 is what I got up to. I don't remember. I didn't write it down because this load took it away. Because it was supposed to pick up Monday in the afternoon. It would have delivered Thursday, I believe, at the Walmart, Cheyenne. And I would have gone home. 2.5 hours from home. I would have gone home for the weekend, come back up Monday, feeling better, race would have been better. It's before DOT week, so, race will go up. They always do on DOT week. But no. That went away. It would have actually gave me an extra $500 in my pocket, too. So instead, I found a load, which ended up working out, I guess. In the long run, I still rather gotten the extra $500, but whatever. I picked up Tuesday from Portland. I picked up from this place before. It was Ventura Foods. It was 30 miles deadhead. So literally, I was in Vancouver. I just had to go across the river to the east side, pretty much towards. I forget the name of it, but pretty much I was like 3 miles from TA. Paid $2,200. My cut was $19.36. 13 miles deadhead. It's going up to Billings, which, ouch. 882 loaded miles, total 895, 216 a mile. Billings right now, in case you're wondering, a good rate, right? Good rate. Billings is dead right now. You know what you're getting in Billings? Jack shit. Here's what happened with Billings. This is Friday, right? When this delivered. You got kitty litter out of fucking Northeast Wyoming for like $1.30 because Pana's being ridiculous. And honestly, I may not have gone home if there was something I could have picked up that was worth a damn. Especially because I'm going home for real home time and next week. 2 weeks from now when this video's behind. There was some good paying loads over $2 a mile. Yet, this is why I don't really pay attention to anybody. It's like, you're doing it wrong. Oh, fuck, shove it up your ass. From Billings, you know, my closest good loads were Idaho Falls. Even though they're posting Billings, that's to get trucks over. So, and that was only a $5,000 load. So it was like 230 a mile. I don't remember where it was going. There's a couple. I think one was going to like Atlanta, which, guess what? What if I got $1 a mile, if that, coming out? Maybe $1.30. I think one was going to Florida, and then one more was going, I think, Northeast. So all the shit areas, but they're paying good, right? However, though, it was like 300 miles deadhead. So that 230 is now under $2 pretty much. Because that's gross cut, meaning before my 12% gets taken off, they take their 12%. So it wasn't even worth it. And there was a couple loads picking up out of Billings for $3,000 going down to Atlanta. I was like, not even fucking worth it. Not worth it. I said, fuck it. I did it at home. I live 200 miles, so it's like 240 miles from Billings. I just went home. I said, fuck it. Because those Ventura Foods, the U.S. Foods, Brookwoods Trailer Bridge, it was mayonnaise, I guess. 34 degrees. I guess that's continuous. I don't know the weight. I think it was like 20,000 pounds. It was a light load. I just don't remember what the weight was. I know it was light. But I'd like to see these people though that say, "Oh, I'm you're running so cheap," as if. Also, $895 or $2,200. Yeah, that should have been $5,200. So that's about $1,000 under. 2,600 miles should be at $5,200, $2 a mile, right? Okay, 1,800 total miles for 3,800. Am I really running cheap? I mean, these are also with down rates, and I'm giving you the gross cut, right? So I'm also, remember, I am losing 12%. I could make much more money with my own authority, but it has its trade-offs, which I'm not doing yet until this fucker's paid off. I shouldn't have called the truck a fucker. It hasn't done anything to me. I'm sorry, truck. Love me again. No. Okay, let's see here. 376 miles for $725. This one's kind of shit. 605 for $900. 160 for $525. 520 for $1,375. 540 for $1,000. 958 for $1,243. Shit. No, that was that because of my one load fell off. That's right. 729 for $1,500. 393 for $12. 22 for $43. So that's $100 under $2 for gross. 25 for $46. So it's not like I'm just fucking taking anything. I am trying. And yeah, I guess I said I don't care, and I'm fucking responding. But let's be honest, it's content. I mean, I should respond, make some comments back at least. But it's funny though. I'm almost willing to bet money on it that these guys either making these comments don't have a truck, or they have equipment that's paid off, or they have a pretty sweet gig that they either do something specialized or they have some dedicated shit that they may not keep, because also nothing permanent about contracts, which hell, I might, after home time, probably position myself for apples, and that will help some of this. Well, apples and ice cream. But I also can only work with what the spot market has. I'm leasing to a small company. Contracts aren't really a thing, besides the apples and ice cream, which is kind of dead in the winter, and they only really start picking up right around now. So I'm kind of limited what I can do. Yeah, do I have some leeway where I can sit around? Sure. But it also depends on how it's been for the month. Like, I can't just sit around all fuck a week. I still got a payment. I still got a truck note, you know. Still got some, like, my fixed cost is literally just a truck note. Everything else is variable. Like, insurance is variable. The trailer fee, variable. Fuel, variable. But I'm working with what I got. I can't magically make loads like that, you know. I just have my options. Yeah, do I sometimes fuck myself a booking ahead of time? Sure. But like I said, that $4,200, I asked for $4,600, kind of got laughed at. Well, what is $4,200 plus $400? That's like just under 10%. It's like 8%. Pretty much every rate I'm asking for an increase. I think the Billings ones, it was $1,800 and I got 22, and I'm pretty sure I asked for more than 22. I think I asked for like 23 or 24. I just kind of met in the middle, which is usually what you're gonna have to do. You're not getting the money you think you're gonna get. And besides, remember, I'm not here to make. If I wanted to make just consistent money right now, like, I don't know if it come out the same way or the right way. If I want to make money hand over fist, pretty much, I just go be company right now. This is not. I'm not gonna pretty much be making money for really about 2 to 3 years. Really, I'll make decent money. That's about it. Until things start getting paid off, then I have a lot more flexibility. I can go sit home that whole month if I wanted to, you know, during the down months. There's also a trade-off. I'm just kind of I have another half of my other half, right? Who is also in school. And in a couple of years, she's gonna give me a lot of flexibility because she'll be pretty much maxing me for income almost immediately. So if I go down for however much time, I don't care. It's gonna suck for what, a month? Whoop-dee. And we'll go from double income to what we're making now. Whoop-de-doo. I'm not not broke. Could it be life be more comfortable? Yes, but it's getting there. And like I said, rates fell for at least 2 months straight. I'm pretty sure they fell January, at the end of January, February, 2 weeks into February. So February, March, April, they're just now starting to go back up. What do you want me to do? And before, he's mad. No, I think it's hilarious. Like, most of the comments I get, even in the public, right, is from people that just think owner operators make all kinds of money. The gross I put up there is for you to take. If you had a truck, you could literally do this with your own truck, right? Even a company truck. Take your fuel mileage. If you're paying attention to your fuel mileage, I mean, you can take this, whatever I make, and apply to your own numbers. Put it this way, the average brand new truck right now is $180,000. So it's about $4,000 a month. And grand a week. Come on. Insurance. You're looking at about $500 a week right now on average. Let's go on average fuel costs. Let's do $1,500, $1,800. There you go. So you're looking at $3,000 to $4,000 if you ran new equipment. Now, sure, you cut that. You probably cut if you buy used like I did in half. Guess what though? You still got expenses. I'm working with what I got. Am I happy that I'm having to pull for these rates? No. But even as a company, guess what? You can't sit for a week. You still got bills to pay. How's it any different? But no, just because I'm responding does not mean I'm annoyed, or I'm upset, or you got to me. like I said, your content. I'm gonna use you. So if you really want to get to me, how would you just I don't know, not leave comments? But then again, you cared enough. You cared more enough to comment than I did. You know what happens if I don't agree with somebody? I just don't respond. Like if I watch a YouTube video and I don't agree, I don't respond. I just kind of exit off the video. So really, all I'm gonna do is use you instead for more content. Thanks. You got me. Anyways, be safe now. Bye.